Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go the Cash App. Show your boys some love. Show your boys some love. You hear me? Y'all know YouTube taking 68%. There go to PayPal at Dean by any means. Y'all see that heart with the dollar sign? Well, that's the super chat. You can press that at any time your heart desire. Please say it with me, y'all. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It is much, much, much appreciated. I was right again. Boxing got the most inconsistent content creators. Y'all scream ducks of Jerron Ennis, and then I don't see videos of y'all saying, I'm sorry, Jerron Ennis, I was wrong, but that's okay. And y'all all know who you are that was making Jerron Ennis duck videos. I've been up there watching your timeline. I haven't seen an apology yet. Okay, that's cool. Y'all are the boxing content creators and boxing fans are the most inconsistent content creators and fans of all the sports. That's why they call Dean Mr. Consistency. That's why y'all love me. This is what separates me from everybody else. I don't have special rules for fighters. Y'all got special rules. I don't. What you talking about, Dean? Well, the same people, content creators, people on YouTube, why Tank get mad when people call him out? Why he always get mad when they just want to fight? It ain't that deep. They just call him out. Andy Cruz calls out Keyshawndavis and tries to dap him up and tries to be mature and do what y'all want Gervonta to do. Y'all don't like that neither. You got to pick one. Because when my thing is, y'all got a problem with Andy Cruz calling out Keyshawn, but don't got a problem with Keyshawn calling out Gervonta. See, this is what content creators and fans want y'all to believe. I want everybody to go to the rankings of the lightweight division. People want you to believe that Keyshawndavis and Andy Cruz are so far apart. The truth of the matter is, Andy Cruz is a top 5 ranked guy in all of the sanctioning bodies, and definitely will be after his fight last night. Guaranteed to be. He's going to be top 3, top 4, top 5 in all of the sanctioning bodies. Keyshawndavis is ranked one spot above Andy Cruz. There ain't this big separation that they want you to believe. Oh, yeah, y'all, Andy Cruz beat Keyshawndavis while Keyshawndavis was already pro. Keyshawndavis was 2-0, 3-0 with Andy Cruz beating the 4th time. That's also a fact. Y'all not consistent about nothing. Andy Cruz tries to be mature, and then y'all got a problem with that. Gervonta Davis takes the opposite approach, and y'all have a problem with that. Why Tank get mad when people call him out? But y'all don't have no problem with Keyshawndavis acting how he act. Y'all tell Keyshawndavis, yeah, tell Andy to keep that same energy. But then when Gervonta keeps that same energy with Keyshawn and Shakur, even Keyshawn complained about it. And I've seen pro Shakur and Keyshawn channels got a problem with how Gervonta Davis acts towards them. That's why I'm Mr. Consistency. What's good for the goose gotta be good for the gander. What's good for the goose gotta be good for the gander. Keyshawndavis, I got a question, my brother. If you really felt some type of way, why was you at the man fight? It's not like you didn't know the man was fighting. Why are you at the man's fight, ringside, if you don't care so much? See, that's my problem with people. You can't show up to the man fight and act like he trying to clout chase you. and act like he's stalking you. You got dressed up, got in your car, met up with Shakur Stevenson, bought ringside tickets, so you probably got in for free. Doesn't matter. But you took time out your day to make sure that you watched Andy Cruz. But then y'all get mad at Gervonta Davis. The difference is between Gervonta Davis, y'all, he don't show up to y'all fights. Have you ever seen Gervonta Davis at a Keyshawn fight? Since him and Shakur Stevenson has had a problem, have you seen Gervonta Davis at a Shakur Stevenson fight? If you really felt that way, you wouldn't have been there. I told you I'll give a master class on being real. People that is deep, because if it's not that deep, then it's not that deep. I'm not mad at Andy Cruz for just trying to keep it professional. Yeah, I called you out. Yeah, I want to fight you. We can dap it up. Yeah, I call you my son. What can you say? I beat you 4 times. You can't say you beat me. It's funny. People don't like getting trolled. But then when Keyshawn say, knock, knock, tank, call him a Oopa Loompa, y'all perfectly on fine with that. When people call out, when the Puerto Rican boy called out Shakurstevenson, y'all got a problem with that, but ain't got no problem with Shakur calling out gervontadavis. Why Tank always get mad when people call him out? Andy Cruz does it to Keyshawn, y'all got a problem, and want the world to believe that Keyshawn and Andy Cruz are this separate. They're so far apart. They're not, y'all. They are lying to you. Andy Cruz is every bit of a contender as much as keyshawndavis is. The champion in any of them weight classes could easily pick Andy Cruz to fight for a title the same way they could pick keyshawndavis to fight for a title. Especially after last night, because he was already ranked top 5 prior to last night. He's definitely going to be in all of the top 5 section of bodies after last night. But that's the actual truth, y'all. You see why I don't got to lie on other people to make my point? Y'all not consistent on nothing. This is why boxing content creators, they stay away from me. They know they don't want the smoke. Because if you're a pro Shakur or Keyshawn fan, I just asked you one question. So then do you have a problem with them calling out Gervonta? If Andy Cruz can't call out Keyshawn, then that means that you think Keyshawn can't call out Gervonta either. Because actually, Keyshawn and Andy are much closer than Keyshawn and Gervonta. Andy and Shakur are much closer than Shakur is to Gervonta. That's the actual truth. Shakur is about to fight Joe Cordina. Andy Cruz is ranked way higher than him. Gustavo Slimons, Andy Cruz is ranked way higher than him. Andy Cruz, I think, is right behind Kid Austin in the WBA. He can fight Tank. Andy really don't need y'all. So for Shakur and Keyshawn, that's why I wasn't mad at how Shakur acted. Shakur responded the way he called out Shakur too. Shakur ain't all in his feelings. And Keyshawn, if you really felt some type of way, you still pounded the man. Why you ain't turning up like you did with Frank Martin? That's what I would have did. Let Andy Cruz approach Dean. Y'all already know me. Y'all know how this would have go. Even if it wasn't that deep. Nah, what's up? I'm your son. When we getting it popping, huh? You was talking crazy. What's up? Then we could have dapped it up. All Keyshawn did was dap it up and try to turn his back as if he wasn't worried about him. Keyshawn, you was at his fight ringside. He didn't show up to your fight. You showed up to his fight. And then, let me tell you, y'all, then if Andy Cruz would have tried to ignore Keyshawn, y'all would have said that Andy Cruz is scared and didn't keep that same energy. He approached the man like a grown man supposed to. You know, he acted the way Shakur and Keyshawn fans get mad at gervontadavis for not acting. Preach, Dean, Lord have mercy. Why Gervonta always get mad when somebody want to fight him? People want to fight Shakur and keyshawndavis. Y'all get a problem with it. They clout chasing Keyshawn. They clout chasing Shakur. Y'all be knob gobbling these men, and it's crazy, man. Stop it. If you okay with Keyshawn and Shakur calling out Gervonta and Loma and all these other people, then you should be okay with Andy Cruz, who is a top contender, who is earning it in the ring, who beat Keyshawn 4 times already, beat him once while he was pro. He has every right to call out keyshawndavis. I'm sorry. Be real with y'all. Andy Cruz wouldn't have to beg Dean if he beat me 4 times in the amateurs and then we get into professionals and he talking crazy. He would not have to beg me to fight him. I would want that monkey off of my back. That's just Dean. I'm a different guy than these young men. Somebody that is really that deep with, they wouldn't approach me at all. I can promise you that. I like how Shakur and Loma kept the same energy. They wasn't shaking hands or none of that. They was arguing, turned up ringside. So If you're mad at Andy and told Andy to keep that same energy, why you trying to shake Keyshawn hand? Then you need to apologize for Gervonta Davis for being very standoffish towards Keyshawn and Shakur Stevenson. He's keeping the same energy. Y'all cannot mess with me with this boxing content creating thing. I just want y'all to know. I watch everything. I see everything. Even if you think I don't see you, I see you. I let people talk that like to talk because you get to see how full of ish they are. Mr. Consistency. Mr. Consistency. Y'all might want to try it one day. Y'all already know what this is, right? Game by any means. And I holla at y'all, Earthmen.